So let's do a Space Engineers stream because why not? May as well keep going. No, so what we're gonna do is audio. It's in the game settings. This is going to make the audio keep going through in this. Oh well, who cares? Okay. Yeah. Back over here. Let's make ourselves a little bit laggy. Let's jump in. Hello. See if you can hear me. Yeah. Well, you could. You just had me muted. Well, you had yourself muted. Have you got multiple audio sources selected that are receiving the same input? I just turned my stream on, so I thought I'd, may as well start talking properly to everyone. Well, I mean, I rent it. That's about it. Yeah, you should see what I'm about to do. Well, you know that mining ship I showed you the other day? I've got one. Maybe with some of the upgraded thrusters, if I put enough of the tier 4 hydrogen thrusters on there, maybe. I don't know about fuel capacity to I mean, as it is, this thing is a hog. I mean, imagine the most fuel hungry four-wheel drive you can and then multiply it a little bit. Yeah. But I mean, the ship does weigh nearly 3 million kilos on its own. It is, yeah. I mean, and if you can see what I'm about to do, this gold here in front of me, yeah. Why not? No. Your ping's so high because you're on a planet. And looking at your ping now with how high it is, that would actually probably be directly proportional to your physical distance from where the server is being hosted. Yeah. But there probably will be a little lag spike every time my whole thing jumps around though. I mean, you shouldn't be getting anything now. I mean, I'm just about to gobble up a nice asteroid. Yeah, there's a couple of drills. Let me see if there's actually a drill count on there. Let's see. 184 drills, I think. Just a couple. Well, it's enough that it can tunnel its way through an asteroid fairly easily. Well, I mean, there is a Stargate on board. You could gate up to it. Ships, yep. Yep. Nope. They will only, I mean, Stargate's within much like in the show as well, Stargate's within the same physical, within the same proximity to each other will share an address. And it'll usually be somewhat random which Stargate you'll come out of. In the show's mythology, you're supposed to come out of, the newest technology gate first, but that does not seem to be the case. It literally just seems to be random. I wonder how much gold I've just mined. What does the readout say? 1.3 million ore. Well, I mean, you can if you want. It should be, you should see a grid called mining vessel. What? Oh, it must be because it's my grid. Half the platform's missing. What have you done? Stargate? Dialing device? Well, that doesn't help you. Oh, you could build a DHD for it. You could build a SGC DHD computer that does not take any Naquadah. That's okay. You should be able to use the SGC DHD computer to dial the gate manually with that. Yeah, you need an Naquadah. Is it just how... Alright, don't know if my stream's actually laggy or if it's just how the preview's showing on my computer. Let's have a look and see. Nope, seems to be going alright. Yeah, that's just my preview. So? They're not silly questions. I'm quite happy to answer questions. I'm quite told I like being a know-it-all. That doesn't tell you anything. So how are you going with that dialing computer? There should be there should be a quick dial setting still. But I'm pretty sure it'll still dial slowly because it is the SGC computer. Yep. And let me watch my Stargate on the other end. You can always pick a new address. It just means that if you hit the dialing button on the outside of it with your middle button, it'll quick dial that last address that you put in. Just saves you if you're traveling back and forth between a couple of locations frequently, it can be quite convenient. Nope. And even if it does, there should have been a battery underneath that grid to power the lights. Oh, maybe the battery's what they targeted. Is it trying to dial? I've not got your stream up, so I can't see what you're doing. Alright, what I'll have to do is make a dialing computer of my own to check, because I've got an actual DHD for mine. shouldn't be that. As I said, I'm not entirely certain why it's not working for you. I can't, like I said, I can't see what you're doing, so I don't know if you're just not pushing something. Yeah, I'm just trying to build one so I can check too. I'm on a ship with no resources. I wasn't expecting to build. It just shouldn't be that hard. Is that I don't have the same thing to test to look at. So I need a power cell, computers, and displays. Let's see, power cell, displays, computers. Legit don't know. So it shouldn't be that. Stargates should be freely accessible, and we're allies anyway. Well, let me. So you. Okay. Well, I said I'm not actually sure on the dialing computer because I don't usually use it. Yep. Yeah. Well, quick to. Well, I don't know. It might be close enough that you've come through at my space station. I don't know. Maybe it didn't open. I tried to dial mine towards you at a similar time. I tried to dial mine like 10 seconds before you said it's working. It's working. But then I stopped. So I'm gonna try again. Failing that, I'll strap my DHD and come down there and test it myself. I probably. Well. So yeah, we're in that proximity. Well, you'll come out at one of them. Yeah, but they're all a kilometer apart. I don't know which one you're going to come out of. Yeah, no, it has a certain charm at times when you're not in a hurry. Yeah, so I wonder which one you're going to come out of. You might come out of the one closest to the planet, which might be the mining ship. Well, either way, they're all a little distance apart, so you'll have to tell me which one you come out of. Really? Maybe because there's 3, it doesn't do it, and it won't allow it anymore. I wonder if my gate is doing something to it. Let me see if I can dial you. If it's going quick, I'm dialing in. All right. Well, that definitely worked. Yes. All right. Yeah, I just closed it. All right. I'm gonna try something here. What I'm going to do is eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going to jump a little bit away from here to a new location, just so I'll be in a different spot, just for the sake of testing. Yes. So blind jump 200 kilometers ahead. This isn't dangerous at all. Alright, so I should be in a new location now. Where's Purdom gone? All the way back there. Oh god. I need to put a laser antenna on my base so I can communicate over these distances. If the areas are loaded. If someone's at each end it works, or if there's some sort of chunk loading mechanism in place. Alright, so let me experiment here. Yeah, it won't connect with the multiple gates in the one spot. I wonder why. Well, there were two gates there and it was functioning, yeah. I know it's not the fact that there's no one there because I've gated down to the planet when you weren't there before and done things. Like I went down to my base and back a couple of times today. Alright, let me try that. Let's do a little experiment, and hopefully I won't have to admin teleport because the gates aren't working. Alright, I'm going to my base. Well, my, you know, home base on the planet. Yes. Yeah, that one's for like plonking down in the desert and looking cool. I was gonna put one of them near your base, but I didn't. Yeah, that's not very many. Yes. Well, no, I can bring you a little bit if you want some. Alright, so now I'm testing dialing my mining ship from here. And it works. Alright, now let's test dialing the space station, which is still adjacent to... So in order, that's what it is, just because the two gates are trying to connect at once. Because yeah, it gets to the 7th symbol and just doesn't activate. What is it? Well, look at that. Hey! I'm just chilling with your Stargate. I have come to perform an experiment. Well, you don't need a tribute for the experiment. If you want a tribute, though, stand in front of a Stargate when it opens. You remember what happens, don't you? No, I mean to get completely destroyed. It kills you, just like in Stargate. Well, the experiment is putting a second Stargate here to see if it invalidates me dialing back in. Oh wait, I don't want to dial that one. Alright, that's right, you've put that there, so I need to build my own DHD, don't I? That's fine, I'll just build my own. I've ran out of metal grids. Have you got a couple? It kind of does, but not in the graphic isn't as good, and the sound effect isn't really fully there either, I don't think. Oh, cool, it's yours now. I like it. It's on your grid. Well, do you want to set that one to mining vessel for me? So open the control panel, just go mining vessel and quick dial. So I'm just going to duck through it quickly. I'll try and dial back, and if that doesn't work, then you can knock down the second Stargate. Well, don't knock it down. I said, you know, leave it there and... Yep, that's what it is. It's 2 Stargates in one location. You can't dial in anymore. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, it'll just be when the next address changes. Typically about 10 kilometers, I think. You can knock down the second Stargate if you like. Not quite. I mean, I could start throwing blocks through if you want. You can. Can you make this grid so it's public, so you know anyone can access it? Just this one, just this grid. Well, it's a Stargate. It was built here for the public. You can't keep it. Let's. Well, I suppose I mean you can if you want, but there's only us here at the moment. Nice. Maybe. Question though. What is with the elevator music? I'm just sitting here. I'm like, yep. I don't know, but there's another cool thing too from Stargate. Their transport rings are also in the game. I could build a set and show you. Well, if you just open up your you know, your toolbar thingy and look up rings, look up rings. Cool. Yeah, you'll no, you're looking up rings. Yeah, transport rings. Yeah, the Stargate ones, they're cool too. Yep, exactly, pretty much exactly like in the game, but the range is a little bit more specific. They won't work any further than 50 k's apart, because that's about how far the game will render. It works kind of cool though. You park a ship to, you know, you do have to park a ship almost directly overhead, or just aim directly at it, and I did find it is kind of precise. But there was one easy way to make it happen. If I oriented a remote control on the bottom of the ship and just would target the GPS where the rings are on the planet, tell the ship to go to it briefly, that would, you know, point the rings directly at the receiving platform. And that would sort of fix that. We don't want to go to that one yet. We want to go to, we'll go to the mining vessel. It's a shame the iris doesn't actually open and close, it just sort of appears there. I've got the Star Trek teleporter in there, but I don't know if it's currently functional. It wasn't working the last time I tried, but I'm keen to experiment. So yeah, this is my little mining ship. Yes. Yeah, not many. I didn't decorate too much. It is mostly brutally functional. All the reverse thrusters are hidden behind the LCDs on the sides of the ship. Just a couple. That is turned off now, I believe. Yes. Yes. And there's still a little bit of room for more modules and stuff. The back end of the ship is saved empty in the actual blueprint, so the refineries and tanks and jump drives are only just part of this new current design. Well, the layout is only brand new in the very back end of the ship here. Otherwise, pretty much only the walkway in the back here exists. The conveyor system and the cargo containers are all that's normally here in the blueprint. And I'm still building my shield emitter for the top. The components are on their way. I ran out of gold, which is why I've mined. How much gold is there? 1.4 million gold. Yes, yes. And there is also more of the ship down here. Ah! This is where the reactor is. There's no stairs. Never fully completely finished. And this area under here is designed to, like, I did originally plan on putting some more service stuff in here. Like, this is where I usually end up plonking in some more programmable blocks and things like that up here. Usually end up building a doorway or two around these conveyors here. I'm going to mine some more uranium for this bad boy. This ship's pretty much running on battery power at the moment. Could, but the this reactor is part of the original blueprinted design. It is a purely vanilla ship. Like, the blueprint is 100% vanilla. It is funny though, because there is a gap left for the shield emitter and stuff, and this screen up here on the left is actually designed to show the shield stats when they're running. And you can see the I've got the floor plan thing on there with our positions shown on the map. I like that. That's pretty neat. It's pretty handy. Shows you where damaged blocks are and open doors and things. Like, you can, if you watch there and I close all the doors, and yeah, you can What if I close the gates on you? Yep, right in front of the well, right underneath the cockpit. That's how you fly it. Just a couple, yeah. I would not like to do that when you encounter that layer underneath the planet where you can't actually drill through it. Pretty. Yeah, it is basically the asteroid eater. Well, I mean, I just mined 1.5 million kilos of gold in a few seconds. Yes, and that's just a small taste of what it can do. Don't know. Let's check. 48,000. Not that much. Not for a ship of its size.
Ship fuel low.
Kinda, sometimes. I mean, it depends how big of an asteroid you're trying to, Do you want to open the gate for you? Yeah, I did. Alright, well, we need to switch to refining some uranium. As it turns out, this ship has 4 tons of raw ore on it, so that's good. Yep. Well, this thing's a bit of a power hog as well. Ford refineries, I think it's got 6 assemblers I've installed so far. I think there's 8 or 10 H2O2 generators installed at the moment. There's the 2 jump drives. It will have a shield generator going. I think it's got about 20 or 30 gyroscopes in there. Well, now that have I got the we got the gyro mod on? I don't think I do. No, I do usually put it on, so we'll have to correct that. I'll have to put that on next time I do a server reboot. How's the power situation going? Nice. Yeah, batteries are starting to charge up again now. Like I said, I was out of uranium fuel. But the reactor's going alright. It's got 3 kilos in there now. Yeah, it's enough to last 17 minutes. At the current output. At the current output. Well, yeah, the ship is literally just sitting here idling. It's not really doing anything right now, just a little bit of refining. And I've got power efficiency modules on the refineries, so they're only using... Well, there's only 2 of them going, and they're only using 750 kilowatts each. So there's only 1.5 megawatts getting used by the actual refining right now. Only. It's alright, there's a large reactor. I can chew up that... Is that ship coming for us? That Pioneer? 5.36, 5.32, 5.28. Well, I'm gonna just quickly have a look at where my jump drives are targeting, because, you know, it doesn't hurt to be safe. Space Gate 1. Ain't nobody got time for that. Just hold on. No, I think we're okay. This is a 1-man ship, dude. No. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, if I'm in the pilot seat, I can control the doors and stuff. Alright, so I can send you home if you would like. Well, I mean, you're in a big spaceship, you're in Space Engineers, what do they want? Maybe they want you to build a ship and come to space too. I mean, if you don't, I am just going to build a big-ass mothership and hover over you in orbit and shoot you down. did I tell you? That's what I mean. Like, what the fuck is with the elevator music? Oh, this one is definitely not. As I said, it is a brutally functional ship. It is a smooth design, but it is not pretty. You gave me some uranium. What I really need to do is build my proper gigantic station. Well, I mean, you know how the little mining, well, a little pod would hang off the side of this like a you know, like a little parasite. Well, this hangs off the side of my normal space station like a little parasite. I think it's got last count, it's got 2, 4, 6, 16 or more large containers. I think I usually fit about 20 jump drives to it. Usually somewhere between 16 and 20 refineries too. They're in the whole ship's in like it's a big square, fairly square symmetrical design. There's every sector of the ship has got all of the same components. So in the case of extreme attack or disaster, every section of the ship can help rebuild the rest. But it usually parks somewhere safe with a safe zone around it. Plus, it's usually covered with many enormous self-defense cannons and stuff. And if I'm actively watching when someone attacks, it's just fun to use the safe zone as an offensive weapon against them. That's always fun. I forgot how hard this thing was to park. Oh, is that it? Oh, there we go. What else do we need? Okay, so we're low on silver and platinum and uranium. Well, I've got 100. I've only got 161 kilos in total. I've got 18,000 ore in refining at the moment. There's a lot of other stuff refining still too. I've got 1.2 million cobalt. It's going to take a while. Okay. What's the... Oh, because they're fancy? Alright, so we're going to jump to this asteroid. 8.5 kilometers away. Nice. I'm taking my whole setup with me. You may feel a little bit of a ripple. No, not that big of a ripple. I legit manufactured steel plates for about 3 hours continuously today to make enough for my mining ship. I had half a dozen sped up refineries making 5 and 10,000 plates at a time, and it just wasn't enough. Well, it's not. Like, it was the drills and the gyroscopes. Oh my god. And then it got to the point where I needed the 2,000 superconductors and the 2,000 reactor components that I hadn't even considered earlier and had none of. Oh, I died. Cool. Yeah, apparently that gravity was stronger than I thought on my space station. That's okay. Oh my god, you should see my body. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna take away all the other crap first, so it's just a nice, pretty. Oof, this may hurt the computer. What's your tormentor? Well, why don't you? Well, that can be okay. What kind of fuel does it use? Well, what do you call it? Um, viable hydrogen seems to be functioning. I actually I'm gonna keep that screenshot for other, it's a good one. Well, it'll just look good in the lineup of screenshots, being a successful engineer that I am. A shot of my dead body is rather fitting. Okay, so we need to build. Much less depending on if you've fiddled around with the settings. I have not, so it's just running on the base improvement level. Nice. Probably much more so than real life ones. Surely. but it is still realistic in the future. I mean, that's how I consider it. It is all realistic, plausible technology, but we don't know how to make a gravity field generator right now. We don't know how to build ion engines that work with that sort of efficiency. Like that, a little bit in the air. Hello, Mr. Teflon. I'm talking to a friend of mine who is also playing the game. Let's
Turn off.
change that one over there. There we go.
My blueprint's touching my grid, and it's just started building the blueprint.
Oh, my mining ship did that. There was half the back end of my ship wrapped around the refineries on my station for a little while.
Nice.
Well, I mean, of course, it was the very beginning of construction, so I was flush with resources, and it just pumped out those light armor blocks like you wouldn't believe. It's like 12 or 15 build and repair systems going on the station at the moment, and various ships.
Yes.
That actually reminds me, I need to put jump drives in my cargo ship still. There's gaps for them.
Well, this looks like it'll be a viable position to build. Fluffkit says it's not a question of technology, it's downright impossible to produce energy by taking ice, breaking it down to the elements, and then using those in a fuel cell, let alone in a combustion engine.
Well, like I said, yeah, with our current technology, but who knows, maybe there's some trick of science that we don't know yet.
Yeah. Well, the engine only uses.
The thing is, no one said we were getting more energy than we we're putting in out of making the fuel. Because you do have to convert it still. It doesn't just magically go from ice
because you have to. Because there'll be a set amount of power to go from ice to get it into oxygen and hydrogen.
That's what I mean.
And then that
doesn't mean that we're being efficient. It just means that we're making fuel to get off the planet because we can't do it any other way. Because you do hear about how horribly expensive it is to make these relatively small hydrogen fuel tanks that we use in our current space programs, because of the process to separate the hydrogen out if they can't get it any other way.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get it. Whether they do produce it through electrolysis with water, separating it out, or whether they harvest it from another natural source. I'm curious. I don't know. But either way, it'd be mad hard to get. Yep.
All right. I'm setting the building off.
Wonder how long
I don't know if it's going to work.
Drives are going to take.
That's fine. The part you find irksome. One gets more power from consuming the hydrogen that it takes to produce it. Should we test that theory? Actually, do we have... You don't have modded stuff on, do you?
What modded stuff?
Modded H2 output from the...
There are the tiered thrusters. They do produce more output. I don't know what they're supposed to do in terms of hydrogen usage. I'm guessing it's more.
Wait, why are you still building that? No, go.
I haven't tested them in the current update.
That's cool. I'm just going to do a little experiment.
I think I'm going to as well. I'm going to try and build a small grid landing ship.
Wait, what? Excuse me? I put that the wrong way, but this should work.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Okay, for science.
What are you doing exactly?
So-
Should I be watching this?
Nah, we don't need to. I'm just doing science experiments here. So wait for some parts to be built.
Trying to think of a way to make these stargates work in proximity. I don't think there is.
Probably not unless you can power them down. But
No, that's what I'm looking at now. There's no way to turn them off or anything.
okay. I have a battery with 900 kilowatt hours inside of it. So let's turn the battery off.
Nope, that didn't help.
Fluffkit's saying you could use a ship grinder to automate turning off the grinder. Do you mean to just like, disable it as such?
Does it mean for my Stargate solution?
I'm guessing so, yeah.
I thought of that, but then if you're not there and
What?
the Stargate that you want to use as part of a automatically ground down one, how would you turn it back on? I don't know how to write scripts well enough to make only one of them be, kept intact at a time.
Okay. Putting 1k ice into the OT generator. I'm assuming that's going to need. Okay, let's flick the battery on then off again.
Yeah, see, my
Excuse me.
main headquarters is
Yeah.
15,000 blocks.
Okay, O2 generator is taking 500 kilowatts, and the hydrogen engine is putting out 500 kilowatts. But it can put out up to 7.5 megawatts apparently.
Let's have a look at some little space stations to
Okay.
build.
Battery is, yeah, it was 7 megawatts it's being charged at. But in yeah, so we had to jumpstart the hydrogen production. But once I have the hydrogen, the engine is good enough to make more power out of that hydrogen, which is at least the minimum to keep making the hydrogen.
So definitely magic.
I'm not sure. My brain's been conflicted. One side is saying it's possible, but another side is saying no, that shouldn't be possible.
Well, it's with our current separation
Yeah.
technology, it's definitely not possible.
Yeah, violates the conservation of energy. But, and that's going to use up all the ice.
It's not the way to go.
All right, do I turn this thing back on? Because we're going to start building that thing. Like jeepers. That's going to use a lot of blocks. Love it. So I'm going to have to raid for more resources.
Oh, I think it's
The ship uses a lot.
What more resources do you need?
Except for basic things. I know it has... Actually, let me go into the thing. It should tell me how many blocks are required. Project. I think it's got a fair few jump drives and stuff. Let's have a look. Oh, I've only got 1 times 2 arc reactor on it.
No energy.
Oops, ammo
Oh.
power.
Wait, where's the jump drives? Wait, don't tell me I've removed the jump drives of this one. Where are they?
Maybe.
Low health.
I almost died.
Almost.
I ran out of power.
At least I have a gunship to do the raiding with, yes. But I just need to get that magnesium for the ammo.
Do you want me to spot you 1,000,000 tons of ore?
I mean, I won't say no to it. Arc reactor needs superconductors. Cause possibly can make... Oh, I need more gold. Alright, I should better break down some flangers.
Alright, so I'm looking at the station that I built last time in a public server. I'm wondering maybe I should build one of them.
Oh yeah?
Well, it was a fairly neat design. It was modified from an NPC structure. I just chopped chunks of it off and redesigned it and stuff.
Fluff kit? No. Oh, I do, but it's about 10 k's away. So it's close, but not close. Just need one more superconductor. Come on. Nice.
Yes, I think we're going to build one of these to leave in Earth orbit. Well, leave in orbit around all the planets. We're going to go to Earth, though.
You want to?
Yep. And leave one of these up there.
A Stargate?
Well, the space station.
Space station?
Yes, I could build a whole fleet of them.
You pretty much could. Alright, where's my arc fuel? There it is. Oh, it's expensive. Alright, that's cool. Oh, that is magnesium as well. Ah. Alright, that's cool.
You can say it, we don't mind.
I'm trying not to say those things in my stream. That's cool. I have no cargo access ports on the outside of my little ship here.
Well, I hate when that happens.
Alright, here we go. Let's put the 635s into... Wait, what? Oh, no. Why doesn't it have cargo access? Why doesn't it have cargo access? Can I get them out of the cargo container at least? Yes. Okay. What's not? Oh, can that not transport items through that?
Have you got a jammed connection somewhere?
I think this missile battery thing I built just for giggles to see if I could launch missiles at a base. I don't think that can pass items in and out of its ports. It's probably
Not
only
always.
it's probably only set just for its own ammunition.
If you're using it as like a vital connection between two things, yeah. You should be able to draw stuff out of it yourself by hand, but they don't usually function very well as automatic transfers.
My batteries are at 40%. And that would explain why the build repairs don't push their components through. All right, I guess I better do some maintenance here. I'm gonna do one of these, one of these, one of these. The rest of this should be attached.
That's not on there. I remember now.
You remember things?
Yep.
I enjoy things I remember. All right, junction. On interior plate. I'm just gonna make this messy. Wait, does this work? I'm curious as to whether that'll work. Wow, I am not proud of that at all.
What'd you do?
Using different conveyors.
Have you made a tangled mass?
I've made something. It's not the prettiest.
Don't make me come down there and shoot you.
No. Okay, do the build repairs push their components now? Yes, that's it. All right. So now I just need to get these,
So,
the arc fuel going,
we don't know about EA ought to do it.
which needs magnesium, which I can break down other ammunition for. Okay. We have plenty of this other ammo we can break down. So we'll do this, this. I've got artillery shells apparently.
Nice.
I'm just going to break
it.
it. Yeah, I'm just going to break them down. I don't want to use the vanilla weaponry. Keep those ammos. Gatling ammo boxes? Sure. So if I can break down all this stuff, that's 357 ingots.
Nice.
Yeah. You're glad you could help? Nice, thank you. Yes, that's a good idea. Sometimes Space Engineers is weird like that. And as an issue with using like modded blocks. So as soon as I got some magnesium, I can get the arc reactor going. Then I'm going to have power, which means I can then fly and charge batteries at the same time. That's my plan. And then once I have more magnesium, I can then make more ammo for this big gun. So then I can fly this around and wreak havoc.
So Where are we missing some connections?
Why isn't it like... It should still be grinding down these blocks, though. This is just very weird. How much magnesium we got? 10 ingots. That's probably enough for something. It'd be enough for some kind of fuel.
Alright, how are these going?
Okay, that should go straight into that little reactor. Yes, there we go. Problem is it's going to use that fuel up straight away, so let's just turn that off. Because I wanted to only power up that ship, not the whole base. You know, maximize the power. Okay, ran out, so I did more. Like you stopped, okay. Breaking down. Oh yes, artillery shells have a fair bit of magnesium in them. I like 3 uranium each.
Is that all?
Apparently. That's each shell.
Okay, so what do I need? I need some Rust components. I think we're out of platinum.
Oh, I can paint the grid. Okay, I can grind this down. Build and repair 5, 3, 4, and 5. You are using a grind color of this. And you are grinding only. Grind away. I don't like how my elevator music stops after it plays the track once.
Can you not set it to repeat?
Well, it says it's still playing.
Sure. Isn't there like a loop music option somewhere?
I'm not sure. I can dial a gate through the jukebox somehow.
Yeah, there's a lot of the safe zones seem to have Stargate stuff in them too.
No, there's no settings about anything like that. Maybe I have to get rid of the jukebox. I'll turn it off for now. Alright, let's get my hydrogen back. Okay, that's grinding down. That's doing this.
Looks like I've already nibbled at this silver deposit.
There's a bit of a hole in it.
Exactly the shape of the ship that I'm in.
Oh yes. Well, you could set up the voxel to reset, like they do on the public servers.
Could do.
Yeah, you know, once you're like 20 k's away or something.
That doesn't really encourage further exploration though.
No, it does not.
I mean, because I've already found all the resources I'll ever need on like half a dozen asteroids.
Yeah.
If they were to regenerate, yeah. I could just sit out here and build a, you know, planetary Dyson sphere around you while you're down there digging around.
Probably. That would be really cool.
Yeah, imagine the lag. Oh my god.
Yeah.
God, any grid even approaching a kilometer long starts to get really mad glitchy for me.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have magnesium.
There's a
Okay, there.
dangerous parallax encounter nearby me if you want to go do it.
Dangerous parallax one. I don't even know what that would be.
Neither, and I do not want to go find out yet.
Because my experience with parallax is they don't do spaceships. They were only ground bases and atmospheric ships.
I'm not 100% sure all the mods I've got on here. You could probably check and you'd probably know which ones are doing it. Because I know I put a couple of different ones on, and just depending on which
Yeah,
one.
well, I'm guessing that the mod creator added spacefaring ships.
Oh god, yeah. Well, there's that one there. There's a Stargate Space Pirate and another Space Pirate Mayday, all within scanning range of me at the moment.
A Stargate space pirate.
Yeah, a ZPM freighter. Like the cargo ship that I've got, the original in-game version of that.
Oh yes.
Mine's a heavily modified and built from scratch version. But it was a convenient ship shape to work with.
Yes.
As I changed it heaps, it's barely anything like the original one, but yeah. Okay.
Lewis arc fuel. That should be enough for a while. 1,500 ingots should last me a while.
One
All
would
right,
hope.
let's do some mining, I guess. We want atmospherics on, batteries off a charge, and disconnect.
Ah, platinum, uranium, I can smell it.
You can smell it. Okay, arc reactor turned on. Boop.
Smell it with my ore detector.
Okay, I have 1 week, 5 days of power.
Not enough.
Not enough. Or 2 days of just flying. All right. Let's go find that ore, guys. You guys can see my dodgy little miner ship here. Cruise control. Oh, just cruising like this, I can stay in the air for 3 days. That's not bad. So I could have a 3-day orbit. You're about to ask whether the arc reactor was producing power, but it was off, yeah. Yeah, I turned it off so that it wouldn't start trying to charge the batteries on the base.
Don't you care about your base too?
I do, but I more care about my little mining ship having enough power to get out and back.
Fair.
Probably longer. Don't know if the HUD accounts with arc reactor's fuel. It's the HUD should be telling me how much power I have at the current usage. So at the moment, the arc reactor will be powering the engines as well as charging. So it'll most likely go up after this, which is probably why it says in the actual info, I have 1 week, 5 days of power. So once the batteries are charged, I feel it's going to go up to 1 week of power.
Charge some junk drives.
Yeah. Actually, I probably could have put a small jump drive on this.
Yes, I believe they're in the game. And I don't know if I told you, I tested out all the other small grid blocks too. They all work. Yay.
Nice. Oh, that shadow just exploded into the ground. I think something's broken with these mods.
Which ones?
The parallax. I just saw the parallax shadow, getting closer and closer.
Well, you'd have to remember
And
too, the speed mod, they may not be interacting well with that.
possibly. I'm only traveling at 30 meters a second.
Yeah, you are, but you got to remember they just travel at full throttle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
My ship's just gunning it out of the sky and plowing into the ground.
Yeah, I probably could go check it out. Yes,
Well, I suppose that does make it kind of dangerous, doesn't it?
it does. Like that explains what the other ship did. The one that's on top of my base at the moment. Like it just fired a few rounds and then it just went down.
I banged into an asteroid again. I really got to put one of them little shields on this thing.
Ah, yes.
There's a gap for it. There's literally a gap for it.
Gap there, ready to go.
Yes. It's alright, I'll just fly by the main space station and base and get repaired and go back.
Yeah.
With the repair stuff on this little ship, I just haven't set the programming up to stock this little ship up correctly yet. And then forever bang it and setting the front of my ship on fire.
Yeah, probably don't do that.
I'm trying not to. It's alright, like I said, I'll just cruise by in range of the build and repairs.
Yep.
Set them to fly briefly.
Right. And I should have magnesium here somewhere. Should be getting close to it.
Or maybe we should just park up and dump the ore. Let's do that.
Some nickel.
Nice.
Come on. I know I found some nearby before.
Okay, we are refining some platinum now.
Nice. Just for ion thrusters?
Ion thrusters and probably shield components to shield emitters.
Yep. I think they use a fair bit, don't they? Fair bit of platinum and gold.
Need 400 of them, and so I need about 1.5 tons of platinum ingots altogether for the shield emitter setup. And about 2.5 tons of gold.
Oh yeah.
Much more
I'm not-
expensive than thruster components.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, you should see the ship is like an inferno right now.
Nice and sparkly
Yeah.
with fire.
Yep. I gotta leave my screenshot folder open.
I'm not having a good time here finding magnesium. It was guaranteed some at my start. But I'm almost back there. I'd rather find it myself. You gotta like fix your ship.
Why?
Something fireable.
Busy supervising construction of a new space station.
Ah. You need to hire a supervisor. Magnesium.
Well, I mean, I would hire someone to help oversee the works, but
It cost too much. Budgets and all that.
no available workforce.
Ah, yes. All right. Where was that magnesium?
Nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, this space station's pretty decked out.
Oh, it's right there on the screen. What's that one themed as?
What one?
The space station. Is it just a generic thing?
It's a rip-off of an NPC one.
Oh yeah.
And so I just expanded and modified the design a bit on the inside, or quite a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, made it much more industrial. And it's got a few quite a few vanilla guns on it for protection.
I think I've already been to this one. Judging by the massive hole still in it. One drawback of being in space, yeah. Guess you could try reforming space pirates, but don't know how trustworthy they are. Pirates are trustworthy.
Pirates are great. They're friendly fellows.
They are. Alright. I'm just going to drill a new hole so I can get closer to the uranium, magnesium patch. Alright, let's see how this works, I guess. Going down.
Okay, how is my production of things coming along? Need more silver too. Oof.
Isn't that Star Wars? A New Hole? A New Hope. But yes.
It does sound like a better title.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
I mean, I'd see that movie.
Yeah.
How are we doing for iron ingots?
I got 0. Is that what you want to know?
I'm just checking how much I've got in stock.
Oh no, what have you done?
Just some stuff's not producing as quickly as I'd
No,
like.
no, the fluff nuts.
Ooh.
Fluff Kit was saying, what have they done? I'm assuming if you're triggering, fan fiction of A New Hole, Star Wars.
Well, they could read some out to us. Charlie,
Oh,
get in the
that
chat.
was a bit fast.
Get in the chat and read some out to us.
Oh, why are you glitching? Okay. All right, let's get some of that sweet, sweet magnesium. Yeah, they say, please no, don't make me look up not safe for work fan fiction.
We thought you already were.
Yeah. The problem is now you're going to be like morbidly curious. All right, how much magnesium do you think I need? All of it?
All of it.
I wonder how much is here.
Probably not enough.
Oh, they just got told off for yelling at my chat again.
Turn that off.
Probably should, you know. Someone remind me at the end of my stream. Okay, so I just gotta... How much do we get? Magnesium. Wait, I'm still carrying a lot of other ores on me still. Whoops. 7, 18, 29, 38, 40, 50, 58, 66, About 66k, that should be enough for something. That should be enough for a little bit of magnesium. It wasn't yelling, it was an acronym. Really?
Still, if you typed in caps.
Yeah. It's any type of capitals, whether it's a word or not. I think it's set to, is it 6 characters? How many characters was it? I thought it was only set to like 6 or 8 or something. You shouldn't have flagged it for just 4. Okay, I think for now that's enough magnesium. I hope. Let's fly back home, which is this way. Uh-oh, glitching. Go that way. Go. Turn off thrusters. And we'll just cruise. There were other uppercases in the message, just not consecutive. Yeah, maybe let's turn that off.
Okay, let's drill a little hole.
Drill a little hole in a big asteroid. Well, the Streamlabs stuff, unless it's like profanity words, anything else is stuff that I've set up. Like I set up that yelling thing. Oh, write it like a book title as well sets it off.
I should put some of the upgraded thrusters on this mining ship when I've got the resources for it.
Oh, yes.
I'm curious how good the most powerful ion thrusters would go.
Not sure.
I mean, they are very, very powerful, but the ship is very, very heavy.
Yep.
And there
Right,
are
I'm gonna go.
only room for a certain amount.
I'm gonna perform some science. I'm gonna get close to another of these parallax shadows.
I'm seeing how much of this iron I can dig out of this asteroid in one go.
Oh, don't get close to the outpost. That will shoot me. Let's perform some science.
You should hear the roar of the drills from the cockpit.
Just deafening.
It's fairly rumbly, yeah? I think that's all we can get in one go. I think the ship's...
Alright. What's this ship gonna do? Somehow I've made it half a K into the air.
What are you in?
My miner ship, my atmospheric miner. It's fine.
I get the
I can-
feeling I'm not going to get in this asteroid.
Yeah. I can hover here for 5 days apparently.
That's cool. Is that with your arc reactor?
Yeah, with only like 1400 ingots in it.
Nice.
There's mosquito number 2. I'm just a ninja. Alright, what's this thing doing? Luffy decided to tickle a ship that may be heavily armed in a miner that's loaded full of ores. Yep. I don't see an issue. Oh, it's moving away. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it for now.
I'm gonna come out of the other side of this asteroid soon.
Oh yeah. And has on board incredibly expensive arc reactor and fusions built. Yep. I'm performing science. Oh, did the thing again.
We are performing massive mining.
Nice. What? How'd you get that word through Streamlabs? That's supposed to be a banned word.
What word?
Fuck's sake.
Oh,
Or just fuck. This is proving too difficult. I'm going back home. This is boring.
What are you trying to do? Find magnesium still?
No, I found it. I was on my way back and found another of those ships that kamikaze into the ground. I was going to do science and go near it and see if it does it again. Another one. But it's flying away. I'm sure we can perform science another day. You can't even mention the faction name.
I suppose we could always just switch to destruction mode to get out now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already through the asteroid. I'm just mining through some rock now so I can keep flying out rather than trying to reverse through the hole.
Oh yeah. Just right click drilling.
Yeah.
Oh, parallax in uppercase. Yeah, that would have flagged the yelling command. Yeah, well, for a really dodgy looking miner, this thing doesn't do too bad.
Same as mine. Not this one,
Yours-
my planetary one.
I was going to say, your current miner does a little bit more ore than this one. Not much so, but a little bit more.
Yeah, it does. Oh my god.
Just want to put the bot through a wood chipper. Yes.
Yeah, I mined a little bit of iron and stone just then.
Like, at least a couple tons.
Yep. I got 21 million stone
Oh, yeah.
and 34 million iron ore.
That's fair decent.
Yep.
That'll give you a couple ingots.
Couple.
Yeah, or at least 5.
Maybe 10.
Yeah. Well, if you're lucky.
Now I would like some more platinum, maybe?
Yeah, platinum's always good.
Oh, no, there's some silver in there. Silver close. Let's go get the rest of the silver. If I was that silver, I'd be very scared. That marker's about to disappear from the map.
Yeah. Yeah, this give you like just one little tiny piece that's just going to hold on.
I think there was only one tiny piece that was holding on. And I'm gonna find it. Ah, shit. Parallax Pioneer. Go away, go away, go away.
Yeah. Just eat it. Just drill through the ship.
I mean, I could, but I don't have any shields on this thing yet. I'm still doing massive mining operations, building up to explode out into the world as a,
Yeah.
a deadly force. This area is off limits. Failure to comply will result in a hostile response. Well, that's not very nice. Joke's on you, I can jump away. Let's just forget that little bit of mining for now and go away from there.
Yep.
And hope to God we don't run into a tiny little voxel somewhere in space.
Oof. Those things are the worst.
They are, aren't they?
Flying around an asteroid and you just clip a tiny piece of asteroid.
Or when you're traveling at 400 meters a second.
Yeah.
And it just hasn't loaded in yet because you're going so fast. Yeah, definitely got to upgrade the thrusters on this thing. It's very, very slow when it's full.
Very, very slow.
Yep.
Alright, let's get my refinery doing the magnesium.
And its jump range drops down to 80 kilometers.
Oh yeah. All the magnesium, please. Nice. How much ore did I get out of that? 87k. That should last a tiny bit.
Nice. That will take you 1,000 years to process.
Oh yeah. All I need is just a few rounds of ammo. Actually, probably should put a... I was going to put building repairs on this, wasn't I? And now I can't because I've covered them up. Who's the smart one that did that?
Me.
Maybe add some speed modules. I had speed modules before. I've changed them to yield modules to get a tiny bit more out of them. Build and repair. Oh, it's red. Probably shouldn't make it red. Okay, let's put this left, right. Front is facing downwards. Okay. Sure, that'll do. And then we'll do this one. Oh yeah, more refineries, yeah. I probably should add another refinery now. I do have the technology.
Are you sure?
Maybe. Okay, there's 2 build repairs. What are you waiting on? Motors. Really? Oh, they're probably all gone into the other ship up there. Yes, let's... Yeah, I suppose I better put another refinery in this place.
Couldn't hurt.
Let's do another one of these. Then we'll do...
And we need some bulletproof glass.
For reasons.
Yes.
Left and R are such off letters for port and starboard. Yeah. Could use a filter and dedicate a refinery. Yes, I can. I don't usually tend to do that though,
And it's
but yes, it is really easy to do. Oh, I'm gonna need gold for these, aren't I? Yep, more superconductors.
cool.
Question is, where are the superconductors going into? Oh, they're probably going into this gun. No. I'm not sure. Why is it not doing the thing with the motors?
And you short on motors again as well.
A tiny bit.
I ordered a few thousand extra earlier and I've already gone through them.
Yeah. Alright, what else do I have to do while we're here? I've got magnesium. Yeah, look at the outpost I can check out. It's also getting close to my bedtime.
Yes, it's nearly 1 o'clock.
Yeah. There's a frontier outpost. That's another of the two big places. There's a military installation, that could be interesting. And one over there.
Okay,
Hello.
well, we've mined a lot.
You've done all the mining?
Well, lots of it.
You're in Australia, not here. Oh, you're in Austria, which is very close by in dictionaries. Yes. It's the same place, isn't it? Like, I'm in Austria, but I kind of like slur it a bit. So it's like Australia. You know, add a bit of a lingo. So it's basically the same thing. Where are these motors going to? You, turn off. You, turn off. Where's everything going to? Okay, and this can process some random stuff. There's enough tourists looking for kangaroos here, it became a meme. Oh no. Why would people assume that there's kangaroos there? Is it because it's close to Australia, as in like, you know, the name?
Yep, people will be dumb.
People are dumb.
No, people be dumb. Don't smart it up.
Don't people dumb. Yeah, working in retail teaches you that.
Ah, I work in hospitality.
Ah, yes. Where are these superconductors going? Or maybe I am picking up just very slowly. You don't know about what causes the nonsense, but yeah. Your condolences. Yeah. Yo, I fix cars. I'm a mechanic. So I'm going to deal with people who are entitled and think they know everything. Yeah, work in retail, yeah. We're almost there. I really need more gold. Almost worse. Do I even have enough gold for this? Apparently I do. You get those in your job, but the tech bro flavour. Ah, yes. Yes, I like to think I'm pretty tech savvy, but yeah, there's just things that I have no idea how to do. Really? You're gonna do this to me?
What's it doing to you?
You know, just your build planner doing. You've taken out all your parts, then you add them, then you're missing parts,
Oh,
and then
that's
they're not in
always
your,
fun.
and then you're not in the build planner anymore. Apparently, Fluffkit says they are a scientist and engineer, to keep it short. So, you're a space engineer?
Yeah.
I'd like to be an engineer in real life, like an automotive engineer or a robotics engineer. I loved robotics at school. Robotics and electronics. All right, what's this refinery doing? You're doing stone. Go you. All right, can I build my shells now? Wait, how many flak shells do I have? 3. Wait, where'd the other ones go?
I ate them.
Possibly. I thought I had more than 3. Where are we? We want...
Let's see
There.
what these looks.
Go, build. That's going to require 130 ingots of uranium, magnesium. I have 60. Well, guess what you're doing, refinery?
Refining?
More magnesium. Stuff that bot. Bite its shiny metal posterior. Ease up there, Bender. Which one was it? Yeah. I need to change the other alerts that come up. They show up at different intervals, but it's not consistent. It waits for chat to be active before it starts the timers. It's stupid. Okay, magnesium's going down still. As long as I'm making ammo. Where are they going? Hopefully into the turret. Yes, awesome. Have 38 shots. 40 shots. And to answer the earlier question, you're not a space engineer as none of your work stuff has made it to space yet. Ah. That would be pretty cool though, working on something that, you know, is in collaboration with like NASA. That would be really cool.
That would be pretty awesome. Let's do that.
All right, let's do that. We'll be an actual space engineer. We could be someone like, what's his name? Mark Rober. He's a cool guy. Look at this big hole. This big hole used to house a railgun. What are all these missing? Motor. You know what I'm going to do? Fluffy kit. I'm going to hide in here, and I'm going to disable that command right now.
Is that the dreaded?
The yelling one. We're using
Yeah.
caps. Streamlabs. CloudBot. Commands. I think it's under commands.
What's this
No,
making
it's
a
under
minute?
commands. Let's have a CloudBot. Quotes queue. Amusingly, what you said is still in the stream's overlay anyhow. You got kicked for saying NASA in uppercase, yeah. So deleting is a bit pointless. Yep. Mod tools. Here we go. Caps protection. There you go. I still have a paragraph protection because I can only see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 lines of text for my chat overlay, or else I can't see much on my screen. There you go. You may now talk about the NASA. So what was it? What's it stand for? Nautical. It's not Nautical and Space Agency or something, is it? It's something more technical, isn't it?
What?
NASA, what it stands for. It's not Nautical and Space Agency, is it? It's something else.
National Aeronautical and Space Administration, isn't it?
That sounds better. You forgot what you were saying, though. I know. We were talking about real-life space engineers. I mentioned Mark Rober. It's getting night time. All right, is there enough ammo in this set? Can we do a quick raid before I need to disappear? I have 92 rounds. That should be enough rounds. That should be enough rounds. And then I've got build and repair I need to set up that needs motors. All right, where's the motors? Maybe I'd have like an extra assembler.
Yeah.
I'm only running one with one speed module.
Oh my god, dude. I think I'm running about 12 and I don't have enough.
Yeah, we're gonna add another one of them.
I'm coming down to the planet to build another ship because it's going too slow up there in space.
Oh, I can't build an assembler because I need motors.
I'm building a Battlestar Galactica Viper.
I think I know what that looks like.
Just a little fighter jet.
Yeah.
And with some upgraded thrusters, should be a sick little ship to cruise around the planet with.
Oh yeah. Your fluff kits say they do contribute to open source software, and some of it happens to be used by NASA for the Mars 2020 missions. Nice. Closest thing you got to being an engineer so far, that's pretty far. Yeah, that's still really cool, you know, just knowing that something that you contributed with, even if it's the tiniest little thing, it's still really cool. So does that mean you
I see a
might
thing
be...
with NASA where they use your computer's processing power while your computer's idle.
Oh yeah? Do you get paid for that, or just knowing you're probably helping out?
Yeah, it's just, you know, part of just, I think it was just like a screensaver thing I downloaded and just had this little thing with it and it just
Oh yeah?
showed little cool stuff and, yeah, how much, I remember like a data graph showing up at some point, how much, you know,
Yep, stuff.
what they were doing and shit. I don't really remember, it was like, God, nearly 10 years ago.
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
they're
so-
even doing it for.
Yeah. So do you know if anything of yours would be involved in all the new Artemis stuff?
Probably not.
Because that's called. That should be launching. Wait, when's the next launch for Artemis? It's meant to be late this year, I think, or next year. Launching people in the same orbit they did early this year.
Yes, I see what it's missing. There's no ice left in my base.
Ah, yes. Why are both my assemblers called Assembler 2?
Alright, we need ice.
Who's this we?
Me, myself, and I. The collective.
Oh. Now that it's got hit by my paragraph.
Grab of all caps.
No, not all caps. Just deliberately many characters on the screen per message. 180 plus character message. Just got flagged. Where's all the small steel tubes? Oh, mine. There we go. Speed. Gives up. Yeah, it's actually a reason for the paragraph one. Because you could say something and then someone else will say something straight after and I don't have time to read it and then it's just gone. Until I can get a second monitor set up. Then I don't need to have chat on my same screen I'm playing with. I can have it off to the side. Right, do those build repairs finish themselves yet?
They might have.
One has. This one still needs 40 motors. Where are they going? I'm going to steal those motors. It's building their build repairs on the other ship. Like, gimme.
Nice.
Give me those motors. Build this one first, you know, the closest one. Okay, so I still got to set up those build repairs.
I've literally come out to mine ice in space by hand.
Oh yeah. I think I can go for a quick little run at the base, I think. I shouldn't, but I want to. You're entirely done with that bot now? Ah, yes. Oh. Hi, chilling ice bit. Wait, did I miss them saying hello somewhere? Oh, you did. You did say they said boo. Sorry, didn't even see that. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm a terrible entertainer. All right, I've got some stuff for me. I don't care. Let's get over here. All right, I haven't even set this ship up yet, but let's just do this. Okay, how many ammos do we have? Just monopolising the attention for at least screen space with your rambling. Nah, that's fine. It earns you more points. Okay, I have 95 flat cannon shots. That should be enough for something. Batteries at 100%. Let's put that on. Let's do that. And then we'll go this, and then this. Okay. That is like dropped. Oh, this thing is slow. I like it.
What are you mucking around with?
You probably haven't seen this thing. It's literally a flying turret.
That's cool.
Yeah. I need to make my cruise control. That one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I've only got 5 thrusters in reverse? Is that right?
Okay. What's some do you know any good small grid like small weaponry that's decent that's in these
Well, I'm looking a sec.
I wonder what these are.
And yeah, I can't land on my mag plate. Alright, let's have a look. In the link stuff, I don't think any of them are small grid.
I found a couple in some of
Okay.
one of the ones I'm using. I'm gonna give them a quick go.
MWI, I haven't used those ones in ages.
Yeah, there's a couple of small grid ones there that look like they'll fit nicely. I'm giving them a quick go. Didn't even realise they were there. But let's see what kind of ship they turn this into.
Yeah, well, some of them use energy, so I guess if you got, power, that's probably the way to go.
And that's kind of what I'm hoping. But
Block
it
weapons.
looks like small missile launcher. Let's have a look and see what they take. Oh, just need some superconductors to finish them off.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna go raid something. Where should I go? Security outpost?
Sure.
Right, groups, reverse. Okay, let's make a blueprint of this because I'm gonna obviously lose it. Okay. Let's fly. Oh, it turns really nicely. Thor no target. Oh no, I better turn that turret range down. It's got a radius of 4 kilometers.
Assault cannons and auto cannons. Where are they coming from?
Oh, this is so slow. It feels like a tank. Alright, let's go for a security outpost. It's only 2 k's away. No, don't lose it. Yeah. This one. So I can hover for an hour apparently. 2 hours, 1 hour. So I can probably take out that thing from here. Oof. I don't know why it just dropped out the sky just then. Alright, control the gun. Oh, that little tower will not stand a chance.
Oh yeah, it makes it into a laser gun, alright?
Nice.
That's cool. Right, so I've got no idea how to... Let's see. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to launch a... Actually, I don't know if this is affected by gravity. These rounds. Because obviously they added in, bullet drop. Let's find out if I can get... I saw fire. I don't see any damage. Was there bullet drop? Don't think so. I think it's just my amazing accuracy.
Yeah.
Although these things are usually pinpoint accurate. Okay. Unless it has a shield on. Because I'm not getting the hit marker. Actually, if I do this in... Well, I can't do it in third person.
Alright. tier thruster do you think I should try and build?
What do they cost?
Well, I've got to build, got to work my way up to it, so I've got to start at the beginning one and then, yeah. Yay.
Overshot by aiming above. Try center of mass. Yeah, the way it's set up, it should be firing slightly below the hit marker. Oh, we can try it. Still standing. Really? I can go up to 800 meters with these turrets. Well, before they start shooting at me. Okay, there's no way you can miss from this far.
You're playing chicken with the enemies.
A little bit. Wondering why the shield's still up. Okay, that went past it. Alright. Are you sure I'm not shooting fireworks? I think I might be, actually. You know what? Let's do this. 4. Target subsystem. Offense. Target grids on. Subsystem on. We'll turn that off for now. Aiming radius. 2 kilometers. All right. This should fire at it. Here we go.
Shoot.
Excuse me? Are these weapons broken?
Nice.
Wait, now it shoots at it?
Having some targeting difficulties.
Oh. The base is gone. After one shot. It's probably going to shoot at me. In which case my turret's just going to annihilate it again. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this thing. Okay, stop. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to be left in here. Actually, so what I can do is I can just putt down on the ground like this. And we'll just turn the thrusters off, or dampeners off. Then we'll use this time and set up the build repair.
Good plan.
Okay, We want to fly mode, grinding only. Actually, let's do, yeah, grinding only, that's fine. We will, there's another mosquito.
Mosquito, that's not good.
Nah. Got him. There's a third mosquito. It's like ninja with my hands.
Yeah,
I just like grab me out of the sky.
if that works.
We want to prioritize guns, then cargo. Ship controller can go down. Production and power. And functional. Like that. Then we go push that. We go show area. We go vertical offset. Yes. Vertical offset to be just in front of there. Turn the sound down. Then we go turn off. Save. Then we put a hotbar thing in. On off. And then we go this. And then that should eat it. Oh, there is nothing left of that.
What did you do?
I exploded it with one shot.
Nice. Cool.
I don't get anything good out of that. I don't think so, because I exploded it. Oh, hang on, there's some gravity. Oh, you still had the shield emitter. Nice. So I got those components. With one shot, if we ignore the couple dozen before. Yes. And technically it wasn't my shot either. It was the AI shot. So now I can stay in the safety of my ship while it grinds it down.
Telling me my weapon is out of ammunition, but it's an energy weapon.
Yeah. Recharge? I need more build repairs, it's taking too long.
Oh, here we go.
I forget how slow just using one or two is.
Oh, still saying out of ammunition. That is most curious.
That's why it just stopped working.
I fired for a few seconds, and then as soon as the second one went on, they stopped.
Okay.
And there should be enough power. Ship's got 2 warfare reactors, or 2 mini reactors on there, and it's got batteries. At maximum, the ship only needs so the ship needs 1.14 megawatts, and it produces 3.
Yeah.
So the ship's got more than enough power requirements for. Oh, there we go. Now they're firing.
Now it's doing its thing.
Yeah. All right, where are you? Let's come find out.
Me?
I wonder if this can go through the gate. Or if it's small
Not sure.
enough.
My gyros are too powerful.
Or
Oops, gonna go to the pharmacy, get your meds.
Slightly too wide.
Yep, no worries, Fluff Kit. Thanks for hanging around. There's a good chance I won't be streaming by the time you get back. So thanks for the hanging around,
Oh,
and we'll catch you next time.
I mean, that's a just. I could just thread that needle.
So do we just need to make like long cylindrical ships?
Well, I mean, this ship should fit. I'm just scared to try. I don't want to break the server.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, how hard is it to do a backup? Do you have to be offline?
I don't think I can do the save command anymore. Nah. Doesn't work now.
Well, that's stupid.
Alright, I'm curious. So where are you? Where are you in relation to me? You're all the way on the other side of the planet, aren't you?
Yes.
Yep.
I would say so.
Yep.
Okay, can I take out this frontier outpost? Can't even see it. I'm just going to explode the crap out of this base. I don't want to. I might actually have to find a weapon that's less deadly, but with the better range. Maybe like a energy railgun, if that's a thing.
Possibly.
Alright, what does this do if I zoom in? Oh, I can see something. Wait, are you the same base? Yeah, you have to be, but where's your turret? Yeah, this is going to explode the base if I get close enough. Artillery turret's up there. Sure, let's explode the crap out of the base. Why not?
Why not, hey?
Oof. Instant 100 reputation. I think that's more punchy than it used to be. Okay, goodbye hydrogen tank. You're about to be exploded. Ooh. Wait, did I actually thread the missile? Thread the missile. Thread the needle? I don't know why I said missile. I can't see the other.
Depends what you're doing, I guess.
Yeah, I can't see the other turret. I'm sure there is other turrets on there. Oh, there's one there. Oh, the wind turbine stopped doing turbine things.
I need to set up a series of waypoints for automated travel between your ground base and mine.
Oh, yes.
It's a pain in the ass navigating around the planet manually.
As it would be, yes. Alright, did I explode something? I exploded like the whole front of that base, okay. Good to know. I think there's a turret there from memory. Let's just punch a hole in the side of the base.
Alright.
There's nothing shooting at me yet. Look, I can't hear anything shooting at me.
That's gonna be a big cough. Oh god.
Nice and big.
Yep.
Oh, something's trying to shoot at me. Is it you? That
Is it
tiny
me?
little interior turret.
Where are you?
I think. Exploding turrets.
Are you at a frontier outpost?
I am.
Is it the one near the station?
The station is 6 Ks from me.
Well, it says I can found assault Atmo ship small grid.
You're 4.2 from me. Turn to your right. Yep, head this way. Yeah, you should see a. Actually, the antenna's gone now, so you should just see. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it.
You're getting shot at. Getting shot at.
Alright, I gotta go land this thing. It doesn't have a lot of fuel on it.
Yes. Oh, I'm being shot at by something.
More. There's a good chance this thing might crash.
It's taking out one of my thrusters. You bugger.
But if we do go to crash, if we can get to the safe zone. Nice.
Alright, where's the turret that was shooting at me?
I don't know, but that was hilarious.
Ah, over there somewhere.
We just rocketed into the safe zone and used the ground as brakes.
Yes.
It's cool though, it was only the extreme speed I was going at that was draining the fuel so fast. Now that I'm hovering here, I can actually produce more fuel than it requires. But I do have to land very quickly because it's not gonna last for long. There we go, parking engaged.
If I can get close enough with my thing here, I can start grinding this base down. But I know there's still a lot of turrets active, and they might be shooting through deformed blocks. And I'm pretty close to the base now.
The ship you're building looks cool.
My little Harbinger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not have any combat designs so large.
Well, that one's mostly like it was a sniper slash scavenger ship, hence all the building repairs at the front. Is the building repair working yet? It is. It's already grinding the base down.
Okay, good. And I would say after that little flight I did too, the upgraded thrusters definitely increase the hydrogen fuel consumption.
Okay, nice. But probably not quite as much as they normally would because of the other mod.
Probably not as much as they normally would, but definitely still a massive increase. Like that thing, I mean, sure, granted, it did only have 3 small tanks, but it was only running on, you know, on half a dozen small hydrogen thrusters. Those tanks should have lasted a bit longer than that, even on a planet.
Okay.
Like I often use small grids on planets like that, and it does only take a couple of hydrogen thrusters to keep an empty ship of a decent small size up in the air to you know, explore and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it! These guys do not like me.
Who have you?
Parallax.
Well, they're shooting at you.
No, but they're threatening again.
Okay.
I don't even see where they are, but I just got a warning. This area is off limits. Failure to comply will result in hostile response. I don't even see them. That's scary.
I'm just chilling in here.
I am going to check on the progress of that projector. 1,890 of 1905 blocks built. Nice, it's almost done.
Almost.
Well, it's almost done laying out the groundwork, I should say. It still needs 2,700 thruster components, 1,600 power cells, 7,800 superconductors, 18 gravity components, and 2 motors.
Oh yeah.
Couple things.
Which way does this have to go? That way. Which is front, which is back?
No, if this thing's going to attack, I want to know so I can jump away.
Okay, I just added another build and repair.
Nice.
This one's just to weld the ship back up.
Always useful.
So we don't need to do anything janitorial. The area doesn't need to be that big. So just bring that down a bit.
Yeah, looking at this thing and how much resources this is taking here and now to build, I built this thing in vanilla, like pure vanilla, no mods, nothing, on the public Keen server.
Nice.
I know, and these engines on it are a pain in the ass. Because it's a space station designed to be able to be left alone for weeks and months and still be running
Yep,
and stable. So it's all solar power and ion engines and stuff.
Yep.
As well as a half a dozen nuclear reactors, but they were typically turned off whenever I wasn't actually playing. I would, as I take this station somewhere out in System Park at like inside an asteroid.
Yeah. We're not allowed to paint this grid. Why not?
That is a very good question.
There's still stuff inside it's grinding down. That's why. Strong unknown signal. Ooh. Oh, Spirit of Le Mans. Oh, why do I have to go to bed?
Well, I don't know. Why do you?
I'm gonna get out of bed early-ish. Heading north to go visit wife's grandparents.
Good fun.
Yeah, just means I don't have my phone.
Well,
There's no phone signal.
that's okay. That happens sometimes. Okay, so what are these things needing now? Bulletproof glass, thruster components, power cells. Oh my god. I'm out of steel plates again.
Go Clang. Alright, what else I got? Let's get rid of you. Can I paint the grid yet? nice little med bay in there. And a control seat. Oh, I know what I should have done first. Can't do it now because it's gone. Whatever those research points are.
Nice.
What kind of paint is grid?
Which grid is it?
The enemy base.
Because you don't own it.
Oh yeah, it's not neutral yet. You keep grinding blocks till it's neutral.
What am I looking for? Steel plates.
Still not allowed.
Must be something left somewhere.
There's a cryopod.
That could be it.
Yep, that was it. Okay, so set the build repairs to growing
Here's
colour
the
as
jump
well.
drives.
It shouldn't matter, it should grind everything down anyway.
6 jump drives. Is that a bit excessive, maybe?
If you want to travel more than 100 k's, no.
Okay. We're making progress. Cool. Everything's going to plan, just still need all of those other horrible components.
Things.
Yes, those thousands of thruster components, power cells, and superconductors.
Ah, yes.
Not difficult to make things or anything.
No.
But the good news is the station is finished, otherwise it just needs its engines and, well, basically all the kinds of engines it's got to
Jeepers.
finish.
He's gone crazy with all your builds.
What do you mean?
He's been able to, build a lot, whereas I'm here still on the surface just doing small things.
You know, my little collection's going alright. I'm tempted to disconnect the station from the main one to see if it's stable. It should be. And they're both static grids, so that should be okay.
Should be.
Oh, did you feel that?
I did not.
Good. It shall be the Earth Station. go rename my other space station back to its other name again. Cool. Alright, so what does it take to build ammunition for these guns?
All of the things.
Iron, nickel, magnesium. Let's get some of those happening. Okay.
Yay.
Where's all my iron? Ooh, I think I'm getting low on iron.
Maybe?
Well, refined iron anyway. I mean, I've got millions of ore. Let's throw a quick few 100,000 through some refineries.
What's my target lock found over here?
Did it find my little ship?
I'm not sure.
I've got a little ship parked next to the Stargate.
No. It's gone now. I've lost my target lock. There it is. Won't come back. I don't know what it saw.
Go. Grab some magnesium, bit of nickel while we're going.
Wonder if I can take out the this parallax arrowhead.
Is it worth trying?
Probably. I'm sure I could with my turret. Why do I have 5 thrusters? Oh, okay, it's fine.
So what do we need? Oh, not that once. Nice.
Oh, there's 2 of them. What are you protecting?
Low.
Strong unknown signal, hey? That's tempting to go for.
Yes?
It's only 80 kilometers away.
Yeah, it's only 38 from me.
Oh, does that mean it's on the surface then? Oh, wait,
Nah, it's in
no.
space still.
Yes, it is. Probably in the gravity well. Damn. Just outside of it.
Oh, these ships are staying still. That's a mistake.
Can be at times.
What? That didn't hit you? Oh, it's probably because you're a small grid ship. I missed you.
Alright, well,
That was a hit, but look at it. Like, usually you see the signals just disappear after you hit them with these cannons. There's like geared off in the distance.
that's pretty handy. I think I need to eat some asteroids.
Yes. Why does this want to target them? I could just shoot down the sky, I guess.
It's always an option.
So we get within 2Ks of it. and then let my turret do the rest. Turn the turret on. Here we go.
Did you get it?
You're shooting at it. Nothing's happening with it though. The shield couldn't handle all those rounds. There's no way. Oh, okay. The target's large grid, okay. That's what's going on there. Before that uses all the ammo, let's make that target small grid on off. There we go. It's not even moving.
Okay.
I don't know how high up I can go with this.
Alright, definitely probably time to end my stream for the night because I'm not going to be doing anything more exciting except waiting around and fiddling with components now.
It's pretty much like I'm doing nothing.
So good night anyone who's watching and watches later. Thanks for joining. We'll be engineering more tomorrow.